It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJ PORR Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wigstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
All right, guys. Paul here. Got an entry and all. Okay. 2016 SJ PORR Challenge. Beer here, beer here. From 88M 73N 82R. Part 3 in 3D. Let's say 3.02 ABV, 14 IBUs, a session original OG was 1.032, final gravity was 1.009, BHCP 24A. What, the blowjobs and cunt punching? Yeah. Mostly. There you go. Let's see. The BHCP. I always say BJCP. The blowjobs and cunt punching. Here we go. And we're gonna wet it up. We're gonna keep this wet clear though. We're gonna keep this wet nice and clear. As clear as we can. It looks little yeast cake at the bottom. We'll leave that yeast cake alone. Leave that thing alone. It likes it down there. Wow. Beautiful straw. Just absolutely beautiful honey straw. Very nice. A soft ring of a white head. Big bubbles. It's holding though. There is some proteins holding that head where it needs to be, which is nice. Slowly dissipating. Soft. Only barely noticeable, but very soft carbonation. Alright. Shall we vit it up? Definitely bready straw notes. Definitely get the straw. Little twinge of almost a lemon in there. You get the hay straw notes. Something touching a clover, coriander. Little, just playful little hints of a fruit. Yeah, just that little bit coriander, little zesty notes of a lemon, but definitely nice bready yeasty little esters coming through there. Smells like a nice Belgian. It really does. Does it taste like a nice Belgian? The only one we have right now. Cheers. It's a bit thin. It's like pretty on the low side of thin, but thankfully it never just goes to water, which I've had some that do that. It kind of just, it barely clings on to life the whole way, but it doesn't get into that super watery tone at the end, which is great. It says that I'm at 4 minutes and 15 seconds already. I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah. It's very easy drinking, but the flavors of this are so subtle. So subtle. The flavors are watery in a way, but the body doesn't completely go to water. Yeah. It is sessionable. It is very drinkable, but like you're barely getting anything. You get a little breadiness at the beginning, but very faint hints of breading. A little bit of that yeast ester coming through, but it's so... There's not a lot going on. I must I must. All right, cinnamon in. Kicks up the breadiness a little bit more, kicks up that yeastiness a little bit more. A little bit of a twinge there of a soft pepperiness when you get that kick of that yeast ester. And then it just tapers right back down. Not too much to say about this one. Definitely sessionable, definitely drinkable. Absolutely, if you get one of these, I would say take the time, excuse me, do one without. Like I say, all of my Belgians, if you're happen to try one of these for no reason or whatever, if you're doing the SJ pour experiment, always do one clear. There's carbonation. And do one with the cinnamon actually in it later, but the cinnamon definitely helps this one. I always have to try it both ways because I don't want to do it a disservice to the beer. Soft hit of a lemon. I'm still getting a little lemony in there too. A little lemony, bready, yeasty, very low key, very downtoned, very subtle. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Catch you later.